It's a pleasure to be acquainted. I'm Vakel Shawn, captain of the USS Belfast. Admiral Quinn has recommended we team up for a high-priority mission. And truth be told, by combining our strengths, we're sure to boldly go...
President Okeg aboard Starfleet 1. Remember, this conference is vital to the future of the galaxy.
We're all Paris, Chief of Security of the USS Belfast.
I hope you don't mind me checking in along the way. This meeting is delicate, and I'd like to make sure everyone is prepared.
Glad to have you with us, Mr. President. Any words of wisdom before we arrive?
Kuvah'Magh is a key location in the history of our two civilizations, and home to many important meetings.
This planet hosted the Kuvah'Magh Conference of 2293, if I'm not mistaken.
Conspiracies aside, the final outcome was historic, and its gift of peace lasted for generations.
Let's hope for a similar outcome today. Your attendance is as much of a security risk as it is a show of goodwill.
Lieutenant.
It is up to the Federation to take this first critical step. We cannot allow a repeat of Cestus 3.
Sir, sensors are picking up several Gorn vessels in the area. It's an ambush!
Rebel Gorn! Some of them are, but they can stand up and fight after all.
Under fire. Responsible for naught.
Hang tight, Mr. President. We won't let you down. Starfleet 1, this is the USS Belfast. What's your status?
USS Belfast, IKS Nima. This is the...
Mr. President, we need to postpone this conference.
Postponing this conference is not an option.
The Belfast and IKS Nima have sustained minor damage as well. Most of the Gorn attacks were directed at Starfleet 1, and presumably the Belfast will run a scan as well. Something does feel off. Activating long-range sensors and tachyon detection grid. Sensors are clear, sir. No threats detected, masked or otherwise.
Let's resume course before that changes.
Attacking Klingons is one thing, but the Federation? I find the circumstances of this Gorn ambush a little odd.
I agree. The Gorn should have challenged my vessel instead, and fought against one of their Klingon conquerors. Cowards.
The Gorn shouldn't have been able to close in on Starfleet 1. We need to improve our response time.
President O'Kane.
The Federation is on.
Once you've made it planetside, Lieutenant Paris will brief you.
Miral, or should I say, Lieutenant Paris.
Doctor, I've missed you.
Good to finally meet you in person. Admiral Quinn's told me quite a lot about you.
It's nice to put a real face to the name. We need to...
Ah, hold it right there. Just a moment. Greetings. I am the Emergency Medical Hologram Mark I, but you may call me Doctor.
I'll follow your lead.
Ambassador Jiro Sugihara of the Federation Diplomatic Corps. I have...
The importance of today's conference cannot be overstated.
Starfleet Intelligence conducted a preliminary while...
A Starfleet off.
All right, let's start with this area.
A Klingon in a Starfleet uniform? Just bah!
Pitiful.
Scans are clear. It seems these Klingons... Let's scan this room.
Another rebel attack in Klingon space. Reprehensible.
King Slathis does not assent to these renegade acts.
Nothing to report in this room. If the Gorn delegation... Leave no stone unturned.
I am Ambassador Koss of the Klingon Empire. I wish to meet with the Kuvah'Magh.
The Kuvah'Magh is an ancient myth. Paris is an impostor, a traitor to her people.
Peace with the Federation. Creator vo narde krapu.
This area is clear. Quite a few opinions floating around today, huh? Fine. You're right. You might know this already, but... You know the drill.
What weight could a conference possibly hold without the attendance of Jempok? Ha!
Yedoko! Walden is here in his stead. Now is not the time for dissent.
I'm detecting... false alarm. Just some residual readings. Preparing to scan.
We're all set, my good sir.
I will hold you accountable if this fails. There can be no deviation from the plan. Nach, Lodesman.
Of course, I will not disappoint. We have an agreement after all. Let's disperse.
A Klingon ambassador. I don't know about you, but I think I've heard enough. This technology doesn't match any known Federation or Klingon designs. Huh. Faint traces of Verteron particles.
Cogran, it is simple, I assure you. Undine biology is adaptive, with a morphogenic cellular structure.
I am no scientist, but I do not dispute the utility of weaponry meant to identify and eradicate the Undine.
It's unfortunate we still know so little about them, despite the Doctor's research.
Ah, morale. Your disposition suggests that there were no polyfluidic phase variances to report.
That's correct. No Undine infiltrators, Doctor. But we did find something else. Captain Sean, Captain Cogran, we've discovered an unidentified...
Good idea. That device is cause for concern.
I agree. This poses a
Setting up a containment field, and done. Ready for transport. USS Belfast, this is Lieutenant Paris. We are beaming up an unidentifiable device for analysis. Stand by.
The conference will begin shortly. All attendees must gather in the Hall of Heroes immediately.
fellow delegations.
I knew I should have brought some cryo grenades along. We need to take down the last remaining Gorn.
Our warriors have identified additional
I assure you, the Federation has nothing to do with this, Captain.
I'm coming with you. We need to retrieve the...
All right, but I know you well, Moral.
This is Lieutenant Paris aboard the Belfast. We have a lock on Bavad's ship, the IKS Warwick. Recommend we hail them together before we take any drastic measures. Diplomacy first.
Notpo! You dare not fight a real Klingon, one of prowess and might? I suppose your hail is meant to initiate Ko! Request denied!
My heart is... Bavad has escaped with the Doctor. The Belfast is tracking his ship's ion trail. Time to show these what we're made of. Give it all you got. That was the last of them. Receiving a hail from the Kittimer. I'm opening a multi-channel.
Belfast, this is Captain Sean. The situation...
I missed a device, but we scanned the entire area. How is that possible? I increased...
Steady, Lieutenant. The first device was no doubt a red herring.
Captain, we need to go after the Doctor.
What the Belfast needs to do is remain...
I agree. Besides...
I can't argue with that.
One to beam over. fine ship you have. Here's the data. We've arrived, and in enemy territory, no less. Sensors are picking up. We can either use the nebula's ionized gas to scatter our ship signal. Recommend we travel at low velocity. 1/4 impulse should do the trick. We've reached the halfway mark. Hang in there, Doctor. We're coming for you. All right, we're nearing the target coordinates. Time to prepare a team. We're almost within transporter range of Hatoria. We are within transporter range.
According to the Federation's arc, I'll cover you. Lead the way.
Unlock your security protocols and...
By tampering with the doctor's sensitivity, not a bad plan. We'll investigate the facility as we head... Before you go any further, let's talk about the facility's security sweeps. Some areas of the facility... Heads up. The area ahead of us is being scanned. My scans are picking up on low-level electromagnetic signals coming from beyond that sweep. Now, what do we have in here? Consoles running on residual power.
Amar Noonien Singh research. Amar Noonien Singh. Amar Noonien Singh.
They're experimenting on people.
The primary focus of the project is Jaren.
Yes. How did Bavadan... I'm all for erratic... Looks like a security sweep can be deactivated from that console. Security functionality deactivated. Let's move on. I'm detecting life signs in the room ahead.
Kuvah'Magh. Gretho's gates stand ready to welcome you.
A Bavat welcoming committee. That's too kind. Remind me to thank him. Favor here. That's all of them. Let's look around for anything that might help us.
Amar Noonian Singh. Amar Noonian Singh.
Doctor's log supplemental starred. It appears that 7.
I don't think Singh and Bavat. Looks like we can deactivate a security sweep from in here. This room is clear. Another security sweep. We should check this room. Some of these consoles are still active. No doctor in here, but maybe we'll find something that can help us.
Amar Noonian Singh.
Doctor's log supplement. Morale is.
That must be. You know the drill. That's it. Deactivated. Let's keep moving. Klingon and Gorn life signs up ahead. Prepare for a fight.
Have you come as a sacrifice, Kuvah'Magh?
With Book, the only thing I'm sacrificing is my time, you useless car.
Glory to the Gorn, and Bavat the benefactor. All shall fall. This is the price.
These Gorn are too far gone and blinded by Bavat's empty promises.
Surrender yourself, Kuvah'Magh, or prepare to die with dishonor.
That Gorn looks similar to the ones who disrupted the Kittimer conference. Let's press on. I'm sure the doctor is counting on us. Tricorders are detecting a photonic signature further ahead. Lead the way. There are too many security sweeps in this hallway to evade. We have to keep investigating to deactivate them somehow. This console doesn't appear to deactivate the security sweeps, but I see another one. This appears to be a security console.
The exobiology lab is ready, Bavat. We are only missing the data.
Huicha! How hard can it be to retrieve data from a hologram?
Ambassador, May I remind you that I am the emergency medical hologram Mark 1. I served aboard the USS Voyager during
Silence! Do you wish to have your vocal interface deactivated, you insufferable tar? Quiet. Someone is watching.
Miral.
Hello, Kuvah'Magh.
Damn it, we've been detected. I recognize that tune. Trap or not, I won't. That might just work. Some security parameters were shut down when Bavat cut the feed. Stay sharp. The area ahead is being scanned. We've been detected. We need to be more careful. The security sweep is active. Watch where you step. We did it! We're in the clear. Let's move on. This must be the exobio... You know, I minored in biogenetics at Starfleet Academy. Time to put those skills to good use. A sample of Klingon polynucleotide clusters. A sample of human genomic base pairs. This mix might just do the trick, at least for now. Time to enact our plan.
The data has almost been decrypted, Bavat. Soon, we will be able to dispose of the hologram.
If you handle the fighting, I will search my database for intelligence on the Gorn. Should you require medical assistance, I will be at your disposal, if you stay alive, that is. I'm a doctor, not a miracle worker. Gorn are exothermic creatures and therefore vulnerable to the cold. Use your environment. They are also apex predators with instinct-driven threat responses. Augmentation has driven these Gorn to insanity. Weaken them! Keep it up! It's our only chance to make it out alive!
What a fight! I was anxious, even as an onlooker. Well done! We've got an unethical scientist on the loose. Where is Singh? I am registering his biosignature, coming from a nearby transporter room.
This is Singh. IKS Warwick. Come in. Anyone!
Not so fast, Singh. The jig is up.
Fine. But if you think all of your ruses are pitiful, your genetic concoction... Silence! The Kuvah'Magh has followed Bavat et...
I've dealt with my yes. Nothing a tricorder scan won't illuminate. Oh my. Your scans reveal... I'm afraid it will be difficult to pinpoint on our own.
My army promises glory to the Empire and its great houses. A new dawn, a new era for the worthy warrior. Together, we will finally become an empire worthy of Kalesh. We will wipe out the Federation and conquer their people once and for all. Kapla!
Kuvah'Magh! Kuvah'Magh! Kuvah'Magh!
Bavat! Where am I?
I wish I could say our mission was a total success, but my chief of security...